you should not have to pay support because you have not seen the child. Is that correct?
Yes.
You blocked my mama and my auntie and me. So how can we you went ghost, Roshanda? How can I talk to my daughter?
The parties agreed for the non-custodial parent to have a standard visitation agreement. The parties agreed to the use of state medical. The parties agreed to use minimum wage for the calculation of support, giving credit for 3 additional children. The parties agreed to set medical support at $28 per month to begin on December 1st, 2023. There's been no request for retroactive support or dental support. Sorry, there's no retroactive medical support. However, the issue of retro child support is contested. There's been no finding of family violence. The parties agreed there is no request for a non-disclosure. The issues that are contested before the court are the issues relating to conservatorship, current child support, and retroactive child support. So at this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the mother. Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Roshanda Carter.
Ms. Carter, can you just state the name of the child or children that we're here in reference to?
I'm sorry?
Can you just state the name of the child or children that we're here in reference to?
Amari Carter Owens.
And the name of the child's father?
Paul Owens.
And ma'am, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Did I agree?
I said, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed?
Yes.
And are you still currently in agreement with those terms provided to the court?
Yes.
As it relates to the issue of conservatorship, are you requesting to be named as the sole managing conservator in this matter?
Yes, sir.
You can explain to the court why you're making that request.
Because my child is currently throwed and he never put in on anything. Never in her life.
And ma'am, is there any specific reason why you believe that you and the other party couldn't make decisions together that are in the child's best interest? Ma'am, please, Ms. Carter, could you please respond?
Yes. I feel that we don't see eye to eye on the many of things. So that's why.
And in the past, have you attempted to make decisions together that are in the child's best interest?
Yes.
And how did that work out?
It didn't.
And as it relates to the geographical restriction, are you in agreement to reside in Dallas and the surrounding counties with the child?
Yes.
All right. And do you understand that the state has used minimum wage for the calculation of support today?
Yes.
And based off of the use of minimum wage, given credit for the additional children that the father has, the state requests that the father pays a total of $166 per month for child support. Are you in agreement to that amount? And
what was the amount again?
$166 per month. As it relates to the retroactive child support, are you requesting retroactive support today?
Yes.
And just one moment here. And how old is the child? And the state has calculated retroactive support for the past 52 months and requesting that the father pays a total of $8,632 for retroactive support to be paid at $94 per month. Again, that is $8,632 to be paid at $94 per month. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes.
Has the father provided you with any support for the child since the child was born?
No.
All right. Do you have any additional information you'd like to offer to the court at this time?
No.
All right, nothing further from this party, Honor. The state would like to call the father here in this matter. Sir, can I get you to state your name for the record and please take yourself off of mute?
How you doing? My name is Paul. How you doing?
Could you repeat your name, sir?
Paul Owens.
And you are the father of the child here in this matter, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And sir, you have 3 additional children, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And sir, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Repeat it.
Did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Yes.
And are you still currently in agreement with those terms?
No.
Could you explain to the court what exactly you do not agree to that you previously agreed to, sir?
I ain't never, okay, repeat. Can you repeat all this right quick so I can understand it?
So are you requesting that I provide to the court again what you previously agreed to? Is that your question, sir? So previously I provided to the court that you agreed to a standard visitation agreement that the child will use state medical, that you are not currently employed, that you have 3 additional children, medical support to be paid at $28 per month, no retroactive medical support or dental support, there's been no prior family violence, and there is no request for non-disclosure. Are you still in agreement to those terms, sir?
No.
What are you not in agreement to, sir?
about the money part.
You're not in agreement to pay $28 for the medical support, sir?
The 8,000.
Sir, again, the things that I just read to you, what are you not in agreement to?
Can you explain? I'm not like understanding. Like,
Mr. Owens, I'll explain it to you. Hold on a moment. What he's telling you is that the only thing that he's asking you about is the things that you previously agreed to. That is, you agreed that you would pay cash medical of $28 per month for the child to have medical support. Is that correct? Did you
Yes.
agree to that? I'm
yes,
sorry?
yes, sir, yes, sir.
Did you agree that you should pay child support of $166 per month?
That's fine. Yes, I did.
All right. Now, the issue is going to be about a couple of things. Retroactive child support, that 8,000, we're going to talk about that, okay?
All right.
And then the other thing is the conservatorship. Miss Carter is asking for sole managing conservatorship. Now, I'm assuming that you won't, would you let
No.
me finish talking,
Okay.
sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming that you want joint managing conservatorship. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Then those are the issues that we're going to talk about. Mr.
Okay.
Tatum was only talking about the other issues that you previously had agreed to. You may continue, Mr. Tatum.
Thank you, Your Honor. And again, sir, as it relates to the issues none that are not agreed to, the other parties to this case is requested to be named as sole managing conservator. Are you in agreement to that, sir?
No.
Are you requesting that the parties be named as joint managing conservators?
Yes.
Do you find this would be in your child's best interest?
Yes.
And in the past, sir, have you attempted to make any decisions together that are in the child's best interest with the mother?
No.
Have you been involved in the child's life at all, sir?
Okay. Can I explain why?
Yes or no, sir?
No.
All right. As it relates to the residency restriction, are you in agreement to the mother residing in Dallas and the surrounding counties with the child?
Yes.
As it relates to the child support, are you in agreement to paying the total of $166 per month for child support?
Yes, that's fine. Yes.
As it relates to the retroactive support, do you understand that the mother has requested retroactive support for the past 52 months, totaling $8,632 to be paid at $94 per month?
No.
Sir, how much money, if any, have you provided to the mother for the support of the child?
I haven't, because I haven't seen my daughter.
So just to confirm, so you're stating that you should not have to pay support because you have not seen the child, is that correct?
Yes.
In the past 4 years, sir, do you understand that the child has had to eat on a daily basis?
But again, I can't hear you. My
Do you
bad.
understand that the child has needed to eat on a daily basis, sir?
Your mic is tripping. I'm sorry. Say it one more time. I'm sorry, because this phone is tripping.
Sir, do you understand that over the past 4 years that the child has needed to eat?
Yes.
Do you understand the child has needed a place to live over the past 4 years, sir?
Yes.
And just to confirm, you stating that you should not have to contribute to that, is that correct?
Yes.
And why is that, sir? Just because you have not been able to see the child?
Yes.
Do you understand that the child still had needs that needed to be met on a daily basis?
Yes.
And you have not contributed, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, nothing further for this party, Honor.
All right. Miss Carter, unmute yourself. All right. Mr. Owens,
Yes.
now you said you had reasons for
Yes.
not paying or not doing anything. Would you tell me what those reasons are?
Well, first of all, I have seen her and stuff like that. I haven't seen my daughter over a year. I'm gonna tell you that right there. I ain't seen her in a year. How can I communicate with her if she blocks my mama and them on so? Because I don't currently have a phone, but she can contact my mama and them to get in touch with me. Haven't seen she blocked my mama on social media, everything, and me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Well, I'm gonna say what's been told to me from my mama, what she told my mama. As she told my mama that I tried to molest my daughter. I don't know where she got that from. I haven't seen my daughter over in a year. So how is I'm trying to molest my daughter? I'm not understanding that question. That's my biggest thing over everything.
All right, Miss Carter.
For one, I sent my daughter over his mother house multiple times. Now, one time he has ever tried to contact or visit my child. My child just stopped coming over there last break she had from school. She was over there for almost 3 months, actually.
Which
And
I
he
was
never
there.
now one time tried to go see her. And about the molestation part, I blocked his parents because somebody over there has been touching my child. Since you want to bring it up, somebody over there has been touching my child and it came from our child's mouth. That's why I have not.
So my question is like, who is the person? Because it's only my mama.
He
My
said
mama's
somebody
in the house.
named Rob.
I don't
Whoever
know who a
Rob
Rob is. And throughout
He
the 3
said, and
months
your
that
mama said that it was your Uncle
Wait,
Daryl. Or
wait, stop. Now, communication requires two things, talking and listening.
yes,
If you
and
both
which I
cannot
am.
talk at the same time, that is not communication.
Okay, yes, and
So,
I have
Mr. Owens, hold on.
Yeah.
Miss Carter
Okay.
was talking, and I want to hear what she had to say. Now,
That's
Miss
fine.
Carter, talk to me about the molestation. I want to hear that.
so my daughter has told me that somebody, I'm assuming it's that person, but it's been multiple things that led up to that moment, what makes
Miss
me think
Carter,
that somebody has been touching on her. Yes.
did you call Child Protective Services?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't have all the facts.
Ma'am, that's their job to find out what the facts are. If you believe
Right.
someone was touching your child, you should have called Child Protective Services so that they can come in and investigate and find out exactly what the problem is. Not you. You're
Right.
not an investigator.
Right.
So if you think someone's been touching your child, call Child Protective Services. Let them do
Okay.
their job. That's the reason we pay them.
Okay.
Can I say something, please?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, if you saying somebody named Rob, but my mama referred that you said that I was molesting my child. That's what I'm not understanding. How are you going to say that?
Okay. That's why I say we call Child Protective Services.
Okay.
They will investigate. They will find out what the problem is. Okay.
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 And I have one more couple things
And
to say
she was
before.
there for a month.
I can't hear y'all are
So-
trying to talk together.
Okay, I'm
Didn't
sorry.
I tell you cannot both talk at the same time?
Yes.
Mr. Owens is talking. Talk, Mr. Owens.
Okay, so the 3 months she said that I wasn't, the 3 months that she said that my daughter was at the house, I was there. You wouldn't know because you're not there to know anything. So how, and on top of this,
You just said you haven't saw her in a year.
Miss Carter, can you
I'm
wait
sorry.
until he finishes talking?
Oh yes, I haven't seen my daughter over in a year because you blocked my mama. You blocked my mama and my auntie and me. So how can we? You went ghost, Roshanda. How can I talk to my daughter if I ain't got to see her? She have things at my mama's house, everything. So you're trying to get mad at me because of what? I haven't had a job. You put me on probation. When I was on probation for 3 years, I couldn't pay for anything. I couldn't get no job. And I was at every birthday party except one, which your family didn't even want me there or my mom and them. And you know this.
Wait, hold on, Mr. Owens. We need to hold this down to what we really need to talk about today. The things that we need to talk about is one, Mr. Owens, you say that you shouldn't pay the back child support of $8,632. Tell me why, and you saying the reason that you shouldn't pay it is because you were unable to visit with the child. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Owens, that is not going to work. And the reason that won't work is because your obligation to take care of your child goes on whether you see her or not. You still have an obligation to support your child.
But she have things at my mama's house. And Roshanda knows
she may
that.
have things at your mama's house. Your
But she don't comes and get it.
support continues.
But she don't comes and get it.
Well,
How can?
okay. All right, hold on. That's what we're establishing today, what your rights are going to be, as well as Miss Carter's rights. Now, I'm going to find y'all to be joint managing conservators. Turn your mic on, Miss Carter. And the reason I'm finding y'all to be joint managing conservators is you haven't given me any reason whatsoever for you to be the only person making decisions. Both of y'all, it took two of you to make the child. It's going to take two of you to rear the child. So I'm going to find y'all both to be joint managing conservators. I'm going to give to Mr. Owens what we call standard visitation, which means that he has a right to visit with this child on the first, third, and fifth weekends of each month, from 6 o'clock on Friday until 6 o'clock on Sunday. You understand? He gets one half of the Christmas and Thanksgiving holidays, Y'all alternate spring break. He'll get one spring break, you'll get the next. All right, Mr. Owens, it appears that even though you're unemployed, you still had the obligation to support your child. So I'm gonna find that you should pay back child support in the amount of $8,632, and you're gonna pay it at the rate of $94 per month, beginning on December the 1st, and on the payable on the 1st of each month thereafter until fully paid. If you have no additional questions, you can press leave and you're free to go.
I paid already. I did submit the receipts that I were able to dig up, where I did send in probably more than what you're saying I owe. Now I'm in a position where I cannot pay. There is nothing else to be paid, okay? In fact, they may owe me some money back while I'm thinking about it. Okay, so again, I move to cast judgment that this child support is moved to $0 per month, being that I am currently in a state of dire straits, really.